Hi, this is Joe Wang here with more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life. Today I'll be talking about fruitfulness in learning the fundamentals, because the thing is that a lot of times, especially for me, when I pick up like a new hobby or want to learn something, it's very easy at first to think that it's too hard and want to find ways to shortcut and skip different steps in order to achieve greatness in the short run. Yeah. So the thing is that today I'll be talking about a situation in which I realized that, that sometimes, it's important to go with the fundamentals, in order to find ways to improve. So the thing is that for Smash, right? Like Super Smash Bros. Is the only game that I recently picked up to play competitively. And the thing is that now this game has like a roster of 70 plus characters that you can choose from, and each character does different things, right? Each character has different movesets and stuff. And the thing is that, especially playing that game, a lot of times for novice players or for beginners, right? It's always tempting to pick the character that you enjoy playing with, or also be picking a character that is really complicated, that has crazy different move sets, crazy tools, right? Lots of tools, lots of moves, lots of options, and have fun with it, and that could help you win. That's what novice people think. But the thing is that when I started playing, I thought that way. I thought that, the strongest character would be, right, a character that has potential, would be a character that hits very strong, deals a lot of damage, or like has like really good combo strings, like really good complicated combo strings that people cannot guess what you're doing and stuff. That's what I thought it was. But then the thing was that after playing a while, I realized that, it doesn't help me become better at the game, right? Because the thing is that in order to be good at those technical games, right, or anything in life, you gotta have the basic foundation strong. And I realized that playing those characters with the complicated movesets, it didn't really teach me how to be better at the game, right? It yes, the moves are cool. Yes, occasionally I could get KOs and stuff, but it hurts me in the long run, because I don't know how to actually play, And the thing is that with those moves, I tend to be heavily reliant on those moves, and without getting a grasp of how to play the game, I realized that even with all those options, it's tend to easy to stick to a few options that you think is cool as a stronger attack, that you neglect the other options, do not make use of the other options. So then later on, I realized that, I can still use that character since I love playing that character, but I also need a secondary character in which has very basic movesets that teaches you, how to actually kind of play the game. Like a basic character with the basic moves. No fancy moves, even like no special moves, no nothing, right? Just basic moves that teach you what to do, like how to do spacing, how to jump, how to short hop, how to use, aerial moves, like moves that are in the air, and all those different stuff, right? Just basics teaching you, helping you improve on the fundamentals. And I realized that thing can apply to anything else in life. you know, anything else in life that you want to learn, you know, anything else you want to learn is really important to have a strong foundation. In order to be good at something, you know, you have to have a strong foundation of the fundamentals, right? Like think about, right? Like even if it's, let's say, learning how to draw, you know, nobody would start drawing those complicated drawings, right? Complicated drawings like Leonardo da Vinci's drawings, right? And none of those crazy, you know, crazy complicated drawings. No one would start that way. You know, if you start that way, you'll be burnt out, and a lot of times, you know, it's going to be really hard to learn how to draw because it's just, and you know, it's because it's just too complicated. You know, it's always good to learn the basics. You know, learn the basics, right? Start out, you know, with the basics, and then grow from there. You know, you can draw like it's okay that you want to do, you know, those complicated stuff, but sometimes you need to revisit the fundamentals. You know, revisit the fundamentals to build it while building up something else that you like to draw, right? Like that's just an example. Or like even like, you know, like playing sports, right? Why do you have to, you know, do the drills before playing the sport, right? You know, it's all comes down to fundamental, and that's the same thing as, you know, playing a competitive fighting game, right? Like Smash, right? Like yes, I can still use the character that I like to play, like which is, you know, like one of my favorite characters I like to play is Zero Suit Samus, or AKA ZSS, you know, but it's like due to its complexity, due to its options, due to her, you know, mobility, due to, you know, all her different crazy moves that she can do, you know, that of course that character does have potential, and in fact, you know, like she has been like the number one player in the world, has, you know, one of the best players has even won that in a major. Like, but the thing is that the most important thing is that, you know, to build fundamentals up, right? Build something from the basic up, you know, and life will be so much more fruitful and productive that way. So yeah, this is all I have for today. If you want to know more tips and examples on how to live a fruitful life, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.